Everybody always wants the purpose, but nobody wants to walk through the process. What it comes with to be successful, what it comes with to be great, what it comes with to be a steward of God, to be disciplined, what it comes with to walk in faith. We always look at the glitz and the glamour. Oh, I want this, I want success, I want to be great, I want to be all these things, but nobody wants to put the work in. Nobody wants to actually grind. When you talk to God and you say, God, I want to be purposeful, I want to live in purpose, He's not going to give you something that you're not prepared for. He's not. I hate to say it. He says, okay, you want to walk in purpose? Finally, my good and faithful servant, you're ready. Cool, great. Here's a hiccup. Here's some things coming in your life. Oh, here's a distraction. Let me see how you get. We're going to mold you. We're going to build you up. We're going to make sure you're ready now. I ain't going to just throw you out there, son, because I love you. So I'm going to make sure you're ready and you're prepared. So I'm going to throw a little test your way. I'm going to challenge you. You in that relationship? Oh, okay. You're faithful? Okay. All right. I'm going to test you. I'm going to have this little shorty slide in your DMs and see how you act. It's a test, bro. It's a test. We're constantly going through tests. And the question is, are you going to pass it? Because, hate to say it, when you don't pass the test, you retake it. You're going to keep taking it until you pass it. And guess what? Hate to say it, but once you pass it, it's going to be a whole nother test after. But you're stronger, you're built stronger, and you're ready, and you're more prepared for the next one. But just know that when you ask for purpose, when you ask for the great things, for clarity and guidance and all that, it comes with some difficulties. You can't get reward without the pain. You got to be refined. You got to be pruned. You got to be prepared and embrace it. Embrace it. Just know that that's God answering your question. You asked for something and things got tough. That's Him answering you. He said, okay, cool. All right, let me get you ready. Before a test, you don't just go and take the test. You got to sit there. You got to do lessons. You got to go home. You got to study. You got to do homework. You got to prepare. You got to lock in. And then you take the test. And guess what? When you don't pass it, God willing, you get to retake it. But you're not just given the full thing the first time. Because truth be told, we're addicted to the outcome, not the obedience. We're addicted to the outcome, not the process. The second it gets uncomfortable, the second it gets challenging, we're like, did God really bring this to me? Am I really called to do this? I don't know. This must not be from God. Yeah, it is. It's from Him. You asked for it. It got hard. It is what it is. We got to have some more mental toughness. We got to have faith. Okay, I prayed. That's when that sitting in silence coming to fruition. You heard Him. He told you what the goal is. He told you what is mapped up. It's clear as day. I can honestly say in my heart, I feel like what God has me called to do. I have what I want to do, and I have what God called me to do. What God called me to do takes way more faith. It takes way more structure, way more reliance on Him, way more putting myself in places that I'm not used to being in. I know He's building me. I know He is. And the second it gets hard, I can't go, oh wait, and then nah. God didn't create this for me. Nah, I'm tripping. Yeah, it's in my head. No, I know I did. It's clear as day. I asked for silence. I asked for clarity. I sat in silence. He answered the question. And when I did it, the challenges came, and I look at it as like a beautiful thing. Like I'm genuinely excited. Like, okay, cool. I'm happy that it came, and I can progress. I can build. I can grow. I can get stronger, and I can help the next person. Like my story that I'm creating, that I'm building, isn't just for me. I'm helping the next young Davon, the next young man who's coming into his place, who's trying to find himself, find his purpose, who goes through some hurdles, who's freshly married, goes through some things, and trying to navigate a wife, a relationship, a kid, a job, like these are things that I go through where He created my testimony, my story, and then put on my heart to share and help the next man. That's it. All it is, working at your vision. That's who we are. We're here to help and progress and help the next person. Not just gatekeep and keep it to myself. If there's anything I could do to help the next young person or help them expand into their walk with faith and walk with Christ and being a better person, then that's what I'm here for, bro. At the end of the day, I just want to see, I have a genuine feel of love for so many people. I love people, bro. And like now I just love and I want to help, and anywhere I can help or provide of help or assistance to, that's what I'm doing. Because just know God always, He gonna process before He promote. Believe that. You want to know what serving in private really looks like? Being misunderstood, people not understanding you, people not understanding where you're coming from. When you coming back to that friend group, being processed is going MIA, ducked off, working on yourself for a couple months, couple years, changing, not really wanting to go do the things you used to do. You don't really indulge in it. You don't really find joy in it no more. It's just a little different. You being processed, bro. And what happens is you start losing relationships. You start going back to them old people that you used to do the same things with, but you don't do it. You still want to kick it when you just don't want to do the same thing. And then all of a sudden you're like, oh, you switched up, bro. Oh, you different. Oh, you one of them now. that's what the process looks like. But trust and believe, God always is gonna have people, your people for you on the other side of the corner too. Just as much as he's gonna stop the people you used to be with and the things you used to do, there's another person, there's another group, there's another brotherhood, sisterhood, whatever, that's on the other side of that to promote you and the new person that you're becoming as well. So don't always get too hurt on losing relationships, but that's what it's gonna look like. People gonna misunderstand you. People gonna talk about you. They're gonna doubt you. People gonna say things. You're gonna lose a relationship. You're not gonna have control over your situation. Timing's gonna be off. You being processed, okay, it's right there, showing up every day, doing the same thing every day. You don't have no control over it. You just got to keep showing up. Why? Because God says so. Because you asked for that thing. He said, this is what I said to do until I say ready, until I say it's time to go. So that's what it's going to look like. Don't worry, though. There's ways to stay anchored in this. Definitely stay in your word, for sure. Definitely praying, talking to God through it. Journal what God is doing, even the painful stuff. Write it down. Like, man, God, like, I ain't gonna lie. Like, today was tough. Like, one of my closest people said, ooh, and that kind of hurt me. You know what I mean? Like, dang, I didn't know this is what came with living in purpose, right? Talk it out, because I promise you, it's gonna hurt them, but you're gonna get a new person in it who's gonna be 10 times better, and you're not even gonna think twice about it, but write it. Surround yourself with process-minded people. Surround yourself with people who are also on their own process, who are on their own journey, but similar paths, you know what I mean? Y'all into the same thing. It might be 2 different lanes, but y'all still go in the same direction, you know? Be around those type of people. They understand, they can vouch, they can give you motivation, they can check in on you to make sure that you still are the man you say you are. You didn't switch up. You didn't change just because, things got hard, but you stayed committed to the journey. You didn't fall off. And if you do, I'm not saying it's a bad thing. We all fall off, but they can pick you back up when you have that versus a group of people who are already indulging in the things that you're trying to run from. When you fall, they're going to be like, oh yeah, welcome back. I'm glad you joined. I'm glad you fell off of that other stuff. So have a good community of people, but most importantly, don't compare your pace or comparison to other people's journey either. In this process, you never know. You might look at somebody else and say, dang, man, they got all that. They got the big old house, the white picket fence, the kid, all that, right? And you'll pray for that. And you never know what you're praying for. Never compare. That's the thief of joy. Like what J. Cole say, you ain't never gonna be happy till you love yours, man. So you just gotta love yours. Don't compare to other people's situation. So bro, if you're in a tough situation, don't think God forgot about you. He's working on you, man. You're in the process of becoming a better person, a better man. Don't quit. Don't give up. You're right where you need to be. You're being challenged. Stay right there. Don't quit. Keep it going. Don't give up, bro. But as always, though, when you're going through this journey, when you're going through the process of becoming a better person, talking to God and waiting and being processed, and you're going through whatever it is you might be going through, one thing outside of always keeping that relationship, whatever, to always remember outside of that is, hey, you know the vibes. Whatever you're doing, make sure you continue working. That's your vision. And that's that. Peace.